Go walk.
Let the old people go first.
You get behind me, man. I'm starting the show.
Go on in there. Well, they got food, but you just don't get food like that when you're doing your job. Are they too comfortable? Something's not right there to me. When you get food like that.
Break it down for me. Were you a flyer going down, or were you like a R?
Yeah, I was on the right side of the line.
Oh, right side. Okay.
Yeah.
So now
I went fast enough to put all the cornerbacks. He ran all the way out of bounds. They jumped on that joker while he was out of bounds, mugging him on our sideline. Got up, ran out of bounds, got back in, and then the other joker came over and blindsided. And we all seen it, right? Nothing we can do. He come back to the huddle. Who my backup is?
He wants to sell himself.
But we're live right here at Potawatomi Casino and Hotel. There are our new sponsors. We'll be doing our show here for the rest of the year. Big shout out to Torzala Brewing.
Refreshing after a win or after a loss?
Look at you. Say it again.
Your mom's telling you one thing.
Welcome to the Elite 36 podcast. I don't know what edition this is. I'm just going to say the draft edition, since the draft is coming here in that's a week and a half or so.
April 23rd, 24th?
Well, actually it starts before
Somewhere
that.
in there?
It starts really on Monday.
Yeah.
Because, I'm Leroy Butler, that's Gary Ellerson. And Gary, tell them where we at, man, because
We're at Potawatomi.
Think we at Torzala.
No, we're at Potawatomi. We're at the Sports Book. We're doing our show live right here at the Sports Book. And, of course, we have our good friends with us from Torzala's. Jeff is not here. Jake's not here. It's either Trish or Renee. Which one is it, Leroy? Is it Trish or Renee?
Same person.
It's Trish is here.
It's the same.
And so, but we
You
have
can say
some.
Trish or Renee is better.
But of course, in the best doggone producer in the whole wide world.
He lost that title, but I'll tell you later.
You sure?
I'll tell you.
Mario Ortiz.
Appreciate it.
Leroy, I just want to start here real quick because I guess there's some breaking news that you and I are not aware about, and Trish is going to tell us that Jeff had knee surgery today.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It went well, and now he's resting.
Yeah. And
did he fall? Because, old people just fall sometimes.
Well, I think it's a lingering thing, hadn't it been?
Yeah, he had a tear.
Yeah.
A tear sore in his knee. And
the meniscus?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, so he scoped it?
I believe so.
Yeah, well.
She's not. How is she not sure? Does it sound like there's some? She's not sure what happened to him.
What do you mean?
So
You didn't push him, did you? I mean, now that you're in a safe space. You're in a safe space. No one here would tell. I mean, I'm sure people out there push their spouses all the time. I mean, but none of them say it on
no,
the
he
podcast.
did this all on his own.
Like yesterday, because they did that meet and greet stuff down there with the Packers and Mark Murphy and all that. Maybe she pushed him down. Maybe Tucker Kraft pushed him or somebody. No.
Well, we hope he has a speedy recovery.
Well, and our nose is just like you, but not as nose.
No, you're nowhere near me.
So I said, Trish, did you drop him off this morning? And she said,
to physical therapy?
No, to get the scope. To get the knee.
He did it this morning?
Yeah, just
he had
now.
It today.
Yeah.
This morning.
So was it early or late?
It was really early.
So you ain't drop him off? Uber!
No.
See, I didn't Uber.
No.
It was no Uber.
One
No
of the
Uber.
kids?
A loving, caring family member took him because I had to take my twins to school. So
how do you get there then?
From Darlene.
Darlene took him.
Yes.
Okay.
She said a loving
family
member.
Yeah, so he was in good hands.
So the loving family member couldn't take the twins to school, and you take him? Because I want to do.
Hey.
You're in a safe space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have daughters, right?
Yeah.
6.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got to play, y'all.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
imagine trying to get 2 twin daughters ready for school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
All right.
How old are they?
They're 8, going on 15.
Ooh, I think I may agree with her.
Yeah, they're 8 going on 15.
All right. Okay.
Oh my God.
Fine. Okay.
We're getting mom the
You walk
side
into
eye.
their room, it smells like Sephora.
Okay.
Yes.
So then, inquiring minds want to know. So I'm inquisitive. So she didn't drop him off. She took the twins. Okay, fine. That could be a lot of work.
It is.
It sounds like it's outpatient, right?
Yes. So
Did she stay with them, or did you go pick them up, or?
She did. She stayed with him.
She stayed with him?
And I got
that's
updates.
nice.
You got updates?
That's nice.
Okay.
Yep. And now he's resting.
Yeah.
Where are you resting at?
Home? Or he home?
He's at his mom's house.
He's at his mom's.
Oh, he had the best place.
See?
He had the best place.
Yeah.
Because you know how it is when you have surgery. You really don't want to be bothered. You're on painkillers and you don't want to be bothered. Mom, all right with that.
Okay.
Jeff right now with flip-flops.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. What you thought, Gary? Where you think he should have been?
I think he should be at home.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to my
because
mom.
here's
I'm going to my mom.
I'm used to the chaos anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever that is over there, you're used to it. That's what makes me feel better. Is the chaos.
Yeah.
The twins running around, screaming, hollering, all that kind of stuff. The chaos.
When you had your back surgery, you didn't want no chaos.
I didn't hear nothing. I was knocked out.
No, exactly.
That's you knocked out too, right?
But he was
No,
waking
people wake you up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And even he was texting me and my mother-in-law about what he wanted on his sandwich. So
Okay.
I was like, hey, this is the wrong text chain. So he's
See, he
already
missed
being
it.
pampered.
He's missing. He
What
trying
you
to
doing?
text. He trying to text
Everybody
you.
No,
had
he
surgery.
said, oops, sorry, this is the wrong
He
text
miss
chain.
you. He's trying to tell you he miss you.
No.
What do you want, a peanut butter jelly sandwich? He's trying to tell you make him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
With love.
Yes,
Yeah.
only his wife can do it like that.
Yeah. I did text back. I send my love.
Okay, all right.
He need to be at his mom.
When you gonna let him come home then?
What you mean? When you gonna let him? So he's barred from the house?
I'm trying to find out.
Oh my God! Can we get a wellness check for wellness check? I do wellness check. I'm
You got to do a
therapist.
wellness
When you gonna let him come
We might
home?
have to
Sid?
knock on the door.
Whenever he wants. I don't know. Next
Okay.
Tuesday.
No, the key under
Just
the flower
Oh,
pot.
the flower
Just
pot.
come in.
She's where everyone's next Tuesday. And then
Tomorrow.
So we got to talk about Jake, and so Jake is
Jake is on kid duty.
okay. Jake.
So
is-
these guys,
okay.
so Jake and Jeff went to represent Torzala at the Professional Firefighters of Wisconsin Foundation last
Very
night
nice,
at the
very
Baird
nice.
Center. So they get to see all of the NFL players because
Okay.
that organization got on the tour.
right.
Yes.
So Renee and I had all the kids, and then we got there
Yeah.
right when the bus left. So we missed everybody.
Missed everything.
But here's where.
And then that's
now they're on
when
duty.
Jeff got pushed down and broke his knee.
Oh my God. The police be looking at these.
That's kind of what I was
podcasts, man.
thinking right there.
Yeah, right, Mario.
That's what I was putting together.
Yeah,
Oh, so
first
I
48.
fell into this. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Maybe
So
I
you
need
just
some
like,
legal
go ahead, Ron.
representation.
You got to see all the
What?
players?
Yeah.
They saw the players, but you get to see me and Gary and be on the
I
show.
know.
So you
That's-
you got it
For
better.
sure.
Way guy.
You don't have to deal with your old husband that's got knee surgery.
Why you
that's
call him
all-
old?
He is old. Well, you know how old people are when they have surgery. They be all mad and stuff, and they're gonna be yelling. Let him yell over there. at
He's
his
not
mom.
wrong.
You can have some peace and quiet,
Peace and quiet.
and so come to the show. And somebody got to run the brewery too, so she got to work. Many people got time.
yeah.
for that.
And being at Potawatomi, maybe I'll play a slot or two.
Oh, boy.
She think about this dude, man. She gonna go play slots, man.
Yeah,
This
Jeff,
girl,
man.
This girl, man.
If I was your lawyer, I would say,
This
Gary, if I was
girl,
a lawyer, I'd be like, let me do the talking.
Play a slot or two. She would just keep walking right into it.
It's okay.
Man, I wish I could cuss on her and leave that dude at his mama's house. Stay there for all I care. Me and the girls will have fun while you go.
We don't know. Jeff might be nagging. You know, he might be a little nagging.
Yeah, well, we don't know.
Yeah.
We
Tristan's
don't.
like, I ain't trying to
Yeah,
do
it's
that.
not true.
Take
that to your mom's house.
Leave his ass at his mama's house. She can make all the
He can't reach his medicine.
Nothing.
Take your ass.
Man, I'm a
Take your ass
mama's
to your
boy,
mama's
so he's all
I'm sure
good.
he's got
Yeah.
the little bell and
Yeah,
everything.
take
Yeah.
your ass on
A little
over there.
bit.
Yeah,
I'm not doing none of that. Give me some relief.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're
Shoot.
glad to have you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
This will be your
Thanks for having
therapy
me.
today.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Leroy, speaking of it, she was talking about the event yesterday, Mark Murphy and all the players in that. Mark got up yesterday and said he thinks that the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers game will be protected by the Pittsburgh Steelers, meaning that the Steelers, if it's all, why does this revolves around Aaron Rodgers or what it does? But it all revolves around Aaron Rodgers. Like if the Pittsburgh Steelers sign him, they want to have that as a home game, he thinks,
And stay in the state.
and stay in the States.
Okay.
So it's protected by them because it is their home game. They get to decide.
I wonder what the league think about that. Because the league, I mean, international games are that's their baby. They make a lot of money with that.
There will be no bigger game if Aaron Rodgers is playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, that fan
and the
base?
Packers are playing them. Mm-hmm. And I don't know is it Ireland and what's the other one you were telling me about?
Australia?
Yeah.
They're going to Australia. I mean, you can
not this season. This not the upcoming
in the future. Whenever.
Oh, yeah, in the future. But we're talking about this upcoming season. We know there's a game in Ireland.
I bet there's another country too they want to go to. I bet there's like maybe 5 that they would like to go to.
Right.
But they'd like to get that on the books sooner than later. But if you go back and look at the owner, Rooney, though, look at his face at the owners' meeting, Gary. When they asked him about Aaron Rodgers, it looked like he was passing a kidney stone. He's like, well, sooner than later, what can I say? I don't want to make a big deal about. Yeah, I couldn't even make up what he was saying. AI couldn't even break it up and put it on subtitles. You can see doing mental gymnastics. What do you say about Aaron Rodgers? Because they didn't release it. Just like Aaron was talking, he was walking on the beach by himself, and we just got one of our satellites and zoomed down. I got a picture of him on the beach with a blanket.
Why is it? I don't get it. Why is it taking them so long?
You know why, man. Come on, man.
I don't,
you know why.
I don't get it.
Never ask a question if you already know the answer.
I don't get it. Trish, why do you take it so? I don't get it.
Me either.
I get it.
I don't get it.
I get it.
Well, tell me and let me in then.
Well, I'll give you my conspiracy and I'll give you the truth.
Okay.
Sometimes 2 things can be true. I think the conspiracy, he don't want to learn a new offense. Y'all got to tailor-made it.
That's too.
Let's make it for me.
Tailor-made. It's like the clubs, right?
I have a tailor-made.
You ready to go golf in the Masters, right?
Yeah, I wish.
Tailor-made it.
And they're like, Arthur Smith,
mm-hmm.
Why do we have to do that? I mean, just can't you? You're supposed to be this cerebral, smart guy. Can't you learn it? I mean, what's the issue? Well, if y'all want me, I'm gonna want these receivers, 2 volatile receivers, to do this. When I say that, only he knows what I mean, and go a little bit off script. So I think the offense is 1. 2, it's nothing like being wanted. If somebody wants you, it's almost like the one guy, if you're a young lady and you're hoping he asks you for the prom, and he's courting you and you won't give him a decision yet. He's asking, you gonna go or you gonna go? And you're like, I'll get back to you. I gotta talk to my girls. So every time he's in the media, it feeds it. I have 7 kids, but my son's my favorite. My 6 daughters, 3 of them are real narcissistic girls. Do you know how I get the most out of them?
How?
Ignore them.
Okay.
I look to the ceiling. I look like you ain't even there. Oh, that's why he's ignoring me, because I'm a attention seeker. Yes. Okay. And then they get back on track. When they stop talking about Aaron, he'll sign. And I thought it was but the media has to do it.
But what about the Vikings? Are they in play?
Yeah, they in play. When they said, Gary, when the Vikings said we are out, I was proud of the fact that some teams say I'm out. Yeah. Now you're more proud of the Giants,
right?
Because they said we just want.
Yeah, no, they're done.
We got our 2 veterans and we're done with this.
And we make draft shit.
But the Vikings are sitting idle, knowing you got a young man that's unproven with a knee injury coming back, and maybe he is the guy.
Right.
But if Aaron Rodgers picked that phone up, what time you coming? I land at 12:13. We've been here all along waiting for you. So I think it's a glimmer of daylight, because you can just look at the team. Look at the team. Minnesota is built to win now.
Right.
They're not rebuilding.
No, they're not. They're ready to go.
They're ready to go.
Right now.
And you know the head coach is saying, we only a quarterback away.
Right.
Because in their eyes, they probably could have won if Sam Darnold would have made 3 or 4 more throws. They could have won it all.
Right.
So you're going to throw all of that equity away.
They did.
To wait on JJ. Now, JJ made be one
because he had a good preseason last year.
Yeah, he did.
Before he got hurt. He's playing better than Sam Darnold, so maybe he is the guy.
Do you think that A-Rod got a glimmer of hope in Minnesota?
I think there's something going on.
Especially when they brought back now nephew.
Yeah. There's something going on there.
Aaron
but
Jones.
I just don't understand. There's got to be the Minnesota factor.
Yeah.
That he's weighing heavily in Pittsburgh.
And they brought back my other nephew, Harrison Smith. This is 14th season.
Yeah, I thought
they're not starting over.
I thought
they're trying to win. So
I thought they would pass all that.
But I think he'll ultimately be in Pittsburgh, though.
Maybe they're not.
You remember you said you were shocked that the head coach was waiting. You saw them ask Tumlin a question. Tumlin started sweating.
I know. Did you see the sweat rag he had? They'll get a towel.
Like one of them Southern preachers.
Yeah.
Wow.
They put him on. They put him on Front Street. Yeah.
Then the deacon come up there and
pat him a little bit. They put him on Front Street.
Pass the plate.
Yeah.
No, shut the door.
Shut the door.
Shut the door, man.
Shut the door.
If you don't know that joke, never mind.
Yeah. Put him on Front Street.
Yeah, but he'll be in there. But I think they're okay with it after the draft. But to me, you need to know if you need to. They still need to draft another quarterback down
the line.
Yeah, I think the Packers need to draft a quarterback,
and they will
in the 6th, 7th round.
I think they will.
Oh, this on Spectrum News one the other day. I said it was the 8th round. And Dennis,
well, that's okay.
And Gary just sitting there laughing.
That's
at me.
okay. We know.
They ain't even correct me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dennis tried to, but.
We know what you meant.
Yeah, it's only 7 rounds, and it's in Green Bay. I just man though. But sometimes you get you need to always draft a quarterback before you need one.
Yeah, we know what you meant.
So that's it on that.
Yeah, we know what you meant. The Milwaukee Brewers, who got off to like a 0-4 start, like the sky was falling. Mm-hmm. And then now they just seem like they're gonna ride the ship to 6-5. They're in Colorado right now. Have you been watching any Brewers stuff going on lately? What's that boy, Jackson Cheerio?
I'm just about these, because it was with the Brewers with the Yankees that these illegal bats.
Yeah.
These bats. That's all people been talking about.
The torpedo bats.
That was at the beginning of the. That was at the beginning of the year.
You like baseball?
I like baseball.
Man, baseball is boring sport in America.
But
other than
I agree.
soccer.
That's what I like it, but it is.
Wake me up in the summer.
Oh, you more soccer or baseball?
Damn, that's both tough, man.
That's a good one.
No, seriously.
Yeah. I don't know the rules.
I'm falling asleep in both.
Oh, you are?
Both.
In both.
The both of them.
But you know what? I think baseball, we're tailgating and stuff, so that might be a little bit
okay, I like
fun.
that.
More fun.
I like that.
But definitely I'm falling asleep.
Yeah.
Chris,
7th inning.
Soccer or baseball, which one you like?
I'm about the same with Mario.
Yeah, both of them put you to sleep?
Yeah, I like football and basketball.
What about golf? You don't?
I like to golf.
Oh, you
Watching
like to golf?
it? Yes.
She like to golf. Did you know that?
What's her handicap?
She don't even know
Oh,
what
shit,
handicap. She just out there messing around.
Why don't you think I know? I know how to play golf.
No, handicap. What's your handicap?
I don't know.
She also said she don't know. She's messing around.
You know what, though?
You know, Trish, I've been playing like 100 years. I don't know my handicap.
Me neither. I don't know. I just tell people in my 18.
19, yeah.
So they give me 12 strokes aside.
Give me 20 handicap. I'd do something if I got a 20 handicap.
Yeah, she doing that to hustle. You got that play.
Because she will hustle.
She win a couple grand from you. I thought you didn't know. I don't know. I just know I can beat you.
Her and her sister, for sure. Absolutely.
Yes, I done got past them bats. That went on for a long time.
It did.
But starting in New York is tough.
It is.
Yeah.
The Yankees, man.
Yankees, man.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, though.
Blue blood.
The Brewers, they got a team that I'm sure that it's a mixture of young guys and older guys.
Yeah.
And I know it comes down to pitching. And the reason why that's a big deal, because baseball for Milwaukee's economy is like number one.
Oh, yeah.
On that side of town?
Yeah.
When the Brewers are in town, especially if they play the Cubs.
Yeah, well, summertime, too.
Oh, my goodness.
Once it get warm out, that's the place to be.
Yeah, because
American Family Field. I'm going to say Miller Park. American Family Field, that's the place to be.
But baseball, I don't think even baseball fans hang on every game though.
Because there's too many.
There are some though. I know some fans.
Like
1,800
fantasy baseball. Oh my gosh.
You do
I don't know
fantasy
how they-
baseball?
No, I couldn't do
But
that.
there are people that do.
No,
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
1,001 games.
No,
Yeah,
I can't do that.
but there's people
That's
do
crazy.
it. Here at Sportsbook, they'll let you bet on anything.
Anything.
I saw two seniors down there betting on two turtles who can go the fastest, and they were slower than the turtles betting.
The seniors were.
Yeah.
Of course.
Trying to put their money down. They
This
said,
guy.
man, it's over with.
This guy here.
It's a place to be.
Yeah, come down here. They'll find you a bet.
You're right. This guy.
So I think I'm going to go to maybe 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, I normally do every year.
Yeah.
It's relaxing. It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Well,
You go out there and tailgate.
yeah, you're right. It is relaxing
It's a
because
fun
it's boring.
You're right.
Right? You got to stay entertained.
Well, I mean, if
Just
we
don't
go-
be on TV.
Well, we go with Steve Palick now. It's a whole
That's
different.
my guy.
It's a whole
Yeah,
different
that's
deal.
my guy.
But last time he's on
He
the
got
field.
great seats,
I looked on the screen. He's on
Yeah.
the field.
Yeah, Steve. You go with Steve Palick, man. You can't
it's a
go
whole
to sleep,
different-
take a nap,
No.
or eat because you're on TV.
Oh yeah.
See, I don't like to do that. I like to be up.
Yeah, Steve
Chilling.
Palick.
I do want one of our hardcore baseball fans tell me something, please. Please message Mario. They could be playing the Dodgers, and you'll still see like 1,000 people walking around. Now
Yeah.
you're looking at the game.
Yeah, that's baseball.
That's me.
That's baseball because you can just get right back in it.
I'm walking around.
That's
Get some
baseball.
food.
I'm like,
And they got like a play area for your kids and stuff. You can take twins, take this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let them go, but I mean,
Is that on a certain floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot
I
what
think
floor
it's on
that
the
is.
top
Yeah.
floor.
yeah,
yeah, but I don't
Four.
get that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people just walking
yeah.
around.
That's baseball. And they still walk around in the parking lot too. There are a lot of people just don't even go to the game. They just go to tailgate on a nice night,
Yeah, I don't get that one.
summer night, Milwaukee. Yeah,
I'm guilty of that, like tailgating until they almost kick you out.
yeah,
I'm like, you have to go,
yeah.
or you got to get into the stadium.
Right.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
It was more fun outside.
It is. Yeah.
I guess it could be if you're parked by somebody you know
Right.
or don't know,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
got brats, you got hamburgers, and
Yeah.
you got some of that Brew 42, and
You gotta have the proof for it.
throwing it back, or some leak vodka. I see people get plastered. Then you know, my neighbor told me this though. Now he's 84. He said the only reason why he would do it because he would get a little shaken but not stirred. That means tipsy, drunk. For him, it's drunk, and he would eat a lot. So when he go inside, he saves his money.
Oh.
He said he don't buy nothing. He just sit there and
Pre-game.
watch the game.
Pre-gaming.
But the Brewers menu is fire. They got some
What's
good food.
pre-game?
And they got the new food trucks in there too.
Where you
They got food
eat
trucks
before
in
you
there?
go.
They had a couple.
Or,
They
you
have
know,
a handful of food trucks or something
More
like
of a
that.
social
Oh,
thing.
very
And then
nice.
Chucho's Red Hot
Yeah.
Tacos.
I love food trucks. Love food
It's out
trucks.
there.
You like food trucks?
Food trucks are.
You so bougie, man. You need to stop.
Look at dude.
You like food trucks, Trish?
certain ones, yeah.
Right? It's got to be certain ones.
But you
I
gave
don't
me
know.
that face like,
well,
nah.
because I be thinking, Leroy, like,
Oh boy.
I be seeing food trucks like just parked somewhere and I'm driving like,
Yeah.
should I just pull up to the food truck
Yes.
and grab something to eat?
Yes.
Is it like that?
Yes.
It depends on what truck.
Yeah.
Like, see, that's what I'm saying. You don't just pull up to a food truck
Yeah.
if you don't know. I mean, Mario, you the king of the food trucks.
You know, I'll stop at a couple. I might judge.
I mean, like ones you know.
I do.
Now, the one over
Yeah.
there by Torzala's, that one I like.
That
Or
one's
no.
all right.
How about
That
a
one's
No.
all right. Nah,
restaurant?
Yes?
Depot?
No?
It's good.
That gets a good.
Not-
That's a good
Well,
hard
tell
seven.
me you're a good food truck one then that you like.
And
All the-
Socolo,
hey, man, listen.
has all those food
Who?
trucks. That food truck park.
The food truck park.
There's tons
Yes.
in there.
But all the Mexican food trucks, fire.
Where's
I don't care what nobody
My
say.
favorite is the Puerto
Food
Rican
truck
food truck
park?
in there.
Yeah, the Puerto Rican
It's
food.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
For
where
sure.
is that? Is that like on 5th and or
Yeah, 6.
Food truck park?
Yep, Socolo.
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 Man,
is
they
a
got
food truck
everything
park.
out there, man.
So
I love
Can
that
you
truck.
pronounce that?
Suffalo?
Zocalo.
The Z
Zocalo.
silent?
Socalo.
COCAL. Yeah.
Zocalo.
I don't
Yeah,
have to
it's a-
So
spell
they
it.
have like a permanent establishment that has a bar inside, and then they have food trucks like
Nice.
in the parking lot
I love that.
on one side, and then the other side they have a lot of picnic tables. And
Have you
things
ever
like
You
been
don't
here?
have to wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have everything from, or at least last year they had, everything from
That's hungry.
Mexican to like sushi to I think donuts
I ain't
and
messing
stuff.
with that sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
let me
a
know when
few.
y'all go.
Yeah.
this summer.
Man, listen, I had one of the best quesadillas in my life from a food truck. Better than any restaurant. I said, make that thing crispy because it was crispy too. I like it when you can it's just real crisp.
There's a Mexican food truck on 13th off of Oklahoma. That's off the chain. That one gets a 9.98. Mexican food.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to try that.
Mexican, man.
What could be something? I ain't been on that side of town. Yeah. Maybe Ice may be over there by Mario. I ain't going over there and get picked up.
You know?
Yeah, I'm not going
when you see the exact culture eating exactly the same food, right?
Yeah.
So you see a bunch of Mexicans around a food truck, get that food truck.
Pick Mario up.
Or in the kitchen.
You got to bring him back.
Look
You
in
need
the
to
kitchen when
record
you
the
go.
podcast. Drop him. That was Rick James. You know Rick James in life?
Yeah, you gonna be at Guantanamo
Drop
Bay or whatever they be taking him over there.
Shoot, don't be on vacation, boy.
Hey, you know what? I think we may have
Now
some.
it's like Texas, isn't it?
It could be. And we may have some
food
news.
trucks.
Can we tell them news, Trish, that we got some?
You might
Something
need to wait
brewing?
next week.
Yeah.
Something brewing. Yeah, we're going to be working on another beer.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the truck now in Green Bay for the draft.
No, man.
Still working on that.
Yeah, we still working on that. We jumped
That means it ain't
the
going to get done, Mario.
Yeah, it probably won't. But we.
So what y'all working on?
We got something else going.
Yeah, so Pecan Amber coming out.
Okay.
Pecan Amber.
What time she come to the stage?
Pecan.
Oh, what y'all talking about?
That's not a stage
Tell me
name.
that ain't a stripper name.
Let's show up.
Come on, dog.
Let's show up sounding like one.
And there's one guy over there trying to give it $1. He won't give it till he pulling
And
it
I guess
back.
we can't say pecan red either because it's a... Okay,
our
so an
sister.
American red
That's her sister.
ale for beer is pretty much the same as like an amber ale.
Yeah.
So it's either we could go with the pecan red or pecan amber. And I guess they're both stage names, aren't they?
What's the
Yeah.
alcohol by
Both.
volume? What's the ABV in them things?
Yeah.
Not sure yet.
Yeah.
So they can range.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
You're right.
That's why people like brewers, though. You can make as much as you want to make it.
Well, we made the Brew 42. That's an ABV of 4.2.
Right.
So it would be pretty sweet if we could do 4.1.
Yeah. Because I went
We'll
to
see.
Melbourne College.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
So it's a play off the Badgers. So we'll see how we're going to get. We can't do that right now because Jeff he's sick.
He's recovering.
Well, he's a scientist. He can have.
You don't know
He ain't gonna want nobody else to do it but him.
He's not of sound mind right now.
Yeah.
No.
But before or after the
sleeping.
surgery.
You know, being by his mom though, eating chicken soup, and he'll
Great
be
idea.
back
The show.
a lot faster.
I think Trish trying to push Jeff off. I feel like
You think we need to do a wellness check?
we bad.
Wellness check.
I'm trying to think right now. Trish trying to be living her best life right now in the next couple of days. Stay as long as you
His
want.
mom gonna be like, Trish just dropped off another bag.
Yeah, just
Well,
stay,
yeah,
stay as
I'm
long
here
as you
right now,
want.
aren't
Yeah,
I?
Stay
Right?
No.
Like, normally it's when Jake or Jeff.
Yeah, stay as long as you want.
If you see the insurance man leave their house, you better do a
Better know
wellness
stuff.
check.
Okay. Stay
She
his
trying
ass
to
at
get
home.
that money, man.
That was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, stay his ass at home.
But Garrett, check this out. Now, Bobby Portis came back,
Yeah, big Bobby.
About time.
but they won a game. I think most people don't even know what the results was. They were down, I think, 20
They
something
by like
points.
24 points, something like that. 4 quarters.
People were like, because they got to have, what, like 2 or 3 more games
Right. It seems
before the
almost over. Yeah.
playoffs, before the play-in
Yeah.
stuff. So,
I'm gonna just say this right here, and you can agree. It just feel like Mario. I ain't gonna talk to Leroy, but because he be a homer sometimes. It just feel like
Homer.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
stop.
gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna keep straight 100.
I keep it
with you.
100.
What you mean?
Doesn't the Bucks feel like they've lost a little bit of his something?
What you talking about?
I think so.
What, since Dame been out?
It's just
It
it got old. I mean, look who's in first place right now. Is it Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Like, where the hell they came from?
Well, listen. when
Remember
the
how
Bucks-
bad they were on Leroy?
Yeah, but it took
Yeah.
that
draft
was only like
picks and
3 years,
trades.
2 years ago.
Or
since
OKC.
Donovan's
They
been
balling
there-
their ass
See, well,
off.
that's out west. So
Yeah,
just
that's
if you just stick to this side, right?
Yeah.
Cleveland came out of
Boston's
nowhere.
still gonna knock them off.
Boston still Boston.
But I
Then
don't
you got
mind
the
these
Knicks.
teams, though. Orlando got a good team.
Atlanta done came up.
Man,
On the come up. Where did that come from?
because the draft
And it
picks,
just feel like the Bucks just got like.
They
It just
sleeping.
feel like to me. I just straight 100. They never recovered from Budenholzer. They made that move,
I'm a
and
big
it was a bad move, and everybody wanted him fired, and they never recovered from it.
I saw
Never
people
recovered.
at the
Yeah, I agree with
parade.
you.
Never recovered
with
from
they got
guys
that.
up
players.
saying
Huh?
fire
They got
Boots.
players.
Yeah.
It ain't like they don't. They got
Right.
Dame Dollar. I mean, he's out now, but they got players. And
I think Bucks team all right, man.
Giannis is
they all
hit
right.
like a
You're right.
like
That's
3
all you
triple
need to do,
doubles.
just-
No, you don't. They need to be more than all right. Because right now, who they gonna beat?
I think they can beat anybody. This
No,
man,
stop.
they had
See,
a-
that's
Yeah,
why
I
I
don't
don't
see
talk.
it.
a triple double
That's why I
in
need
3
to talk.
straight
That's why I'm
games.
not talking to you.
But
Yeah,
So that's
I mean,
why.
you
See,
Bucks
Yeah.
hater or what?
now he gotta go that way.
right.
Yeah, this what a hater is to me. There was nobody opinion count but mine.
No,
That's a hater.
I'm saying that I feel like they have lost.
Yeah, you feel that way.
Yeah, fine.
Stay in your lane.
Mario, how you feel?
How you gonna
like
just skip me to Mario? I'm
Yeah,
sitting right here.
Yeah. How you feel, Mario?
Go ahead,
I
Mario.
feel like
Tell
they
him how you
lost a
feel.
little bit too, man.
They
I
lost.
feel
They
like-
lost
Mario.
something, Mario.
I run an anti-bullying campaign called Butler versus Bullying.
Yeah.
This man bullying you
Yeah.
just because he
No.
say you the best producer.
No, man.
I'm agree with Gary.
No, I give it to Giannis. He had.
I'm gonna go to
3
Trish
triple
right
doubles.
You
now.
don't want to hear that.
But I don't see the Bucks being like
don't
past the playoffs.
No.
Even first round.
Right. I'm gonna go to Trish.
I don't see them beating OKC.
You know another thing, Trish, it kind of got me a little bit salty with him too, though, and it didn't feel like it worked. The whole Drew Holiday thing didn't make sense to me either. See,
Yeah, that
I'm
was-
keeping it 100.
You gotta let that go.
Boomholzer, Drew, I mean,
This man live in the past all the
he
time,
leave
man.
and he go to Boston and win one.
Okay, good for him. God is good. That's all you can
You
do.
watch the NBA? You watch the Bucks, Trish? or
I do.
no?
Yeah.
How you feel about the Bucks? No?
I feel okay. I don't know.
Yeah, see?
I don't know what the right answer is.
Why are you bullying everybody? Let people have their own opinion.
I just-
Ask them a
she
question.
said-
Don't look at them.
Okay, that's why I looked at you.
You trying to be
how you feel about the
instead
Bucks?
of being Oprah.
How you feel about the Bucks?
Oprah let you talk.
I miss-
You would say you don't really like this guy, do you?
No, Don Hughes didn't say that, did he?
Hey, don't he ask your question, walk to you like Oprah.
Who
sit
was
back
the
and let
one
you
to say
answer.
you were not the father?
Oh, that's
Oh,
Mari.
that was Maury.
Look at that nose, Mari. Look at those eyes. I ain't never even seen this
Look at
long.
his cheekbones.
Mari say, you are
What
the
was his
father.
name?
Mari.
Is that Maury Povich?
Yeah.
That's what that was? Yeah.
Or
you
Jerry
right.
Springer.
Oh, Springer, that's who it was, wasn't it?
No, Mari was
Maury
the kid.
had the
Springer
He
was
did
just
the paternity.
yeah. He took
Jerry
over the
Springer did
paternity.
whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You can go wherever you want to go. And they hit that bell, he want to see you throw them hands.
Mm-hmm.
I never really liked that, though.
And then he got into politics.
Yeah, it just got all,
Yeah,
it got,
right?
it got a little
Got
weird.
weird.
It got weird.
Got weird.
But
Yeah, they messed it up, Leroy.
Yeah.
The Bucks messed it up, man.
It's not looking too good for the playoffs with him.
But
what
my
I'm
thing
saying.
is
I mean,
this:
I
it's
root
been
for him,
2
but I don't
years,
think-
what? 3
Yeah,
years.
I'm with them. Yeah, but
Like I said, we all agreed that they put Doc in, and you know those little squares and the circle. You try to force it, it won't go.
yeah.
That was last year. So Doc had a whole preseason training camp, and they haven't been healthy. And they had a big trade with Kuzma and those guys coming in. So now you're getting Bobby back. If you can get Dame up to speed, because you're going to need his shooting, they can beat anybody. But the team, to me, that fell from grace that you should be talking about is Philadelphia 76ers. At one point, they were like a top 3 or 4 team. They done failed out.
Well, they would never. To me, they were never going to
If
beat
Embiid is healthy,
That's
they're a
the
great
if.
head.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
and he never been
Giannis
healthy. He never been
Still,
healthy.
Giannis still going.
Well, but Giannis
They
missed
got
a lot.
a chance.
But it seems like
Giannis
Giannis is
missed a
the
lot of
only
playoffs.
one. Is the only one actually
That's
playing
it.
like that.
That's
you know
it.
what I mean? Like all the other players are like.
Hey,
what
man,
is that?
listen, I don't care what none of y'all
That's
say. When they fired the coach in Denver, something wrong.
Yesterday.
Yeah, that I don't understand that one.
This man's the all-time leading
Mm-hmm.
coach in Denver. Damn, Denver.
Yeah,
And I got
I didn't understand.
in-law, I got cousins that live
Got
in Boulder.
a nephew there.
I got a lot of family in Boulder.
Nephew.
Got a nephew.
Man,
You
I'm
got a
hot
nephew
with
in
them.
Boulder.
Yeah, I got a nephew in
Yeah,
Boulder.
you know you got a
Cousins.
nephew. Yeah. You talk.
I'm hot with them because they're all Nuggets fans.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's all that's there.
They love Coach Prime.
Yeah, the Buffalo.
Colorado, they go to all the games.
Yeah.
And they're big, huge Bronco fans. They're
Yeah.
excited for the season.
Yeah.
I said, can somebody explain this to me? This man, I know he lost 4 in a row,
Yeah.
But Jokic just putting up big numbers, man, doing all he can.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray's not been out there. Right. So to fire him with 4 games to go, to me, is just, I don't know what coach can go in there and feel like they're going to have his
back. They pulling the plug, Leroy. Unless they try to get the bump, but they pulled the plug to me. Was it that bad there inside the locker room? Was it because they fired the GM too? The GM and the coach, they let them both go.
Yeah. Wow.
That's crazy.
Surprising.
But 3 or 4 games
2 years ago, you won the whole thing.
That's crazy.
Joker on your team too. I mean,
so some had not be right.
You got his
Some had not to be right.
Like from other.
And that's the same thing when they said about Budenholzer when he left, that maybe Giannis didn't go in and fight for him, so they let him go. They're saying the same thing about Jokic and Malone. That Jokic said, fine.
I still rather have Giannis on my team than anyone. Please don't leave Milwaukee, Giannis. Before we get out of here, what position you think the Packers should go at? Now, I like your guy from Arizona. We can't say his first name, but I like his receiver.
What I say
4. Big old tall guy.
About 6'4", 6'5".
Man, that kid can
play.
Leroy.
Big boy.
Yeah.
Georgia got another pass rusher, McKeel.
Yes, they do.
I forget his last name.
Georgia whole defense fire.
About 6'6", about 240.
Yeah.
He gonna be there.
Edge or end?
Yeah, a rusher, edge rusher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Hand in the dirt.
Okay.
Tackle.
Right.
About 6'6", 245. Real deal.
So you think they're gonna go edge rusher?
They either got to go receiver or edge.
Well, they brought in that receiver from Ohio State.
Yeah, right. So to me, it's got to be one of them two. And you know what? You never know what them dudes gonna do. So I ain't gonna sit here and I know who they gonna pick. Nobody knows what the Packers gonna do.
I'm on the board and I don't know.
Right, I'm gonna be straight 100. If anybody tell y'all watch any other podcasters out there, and these dudes tell y'all I know who the Packers gonna pick, they lying.
That's right.
Straight up lying.
Yeah.
I tell you what I would do, but for me, it's got to be, and Leroy, they ought to change up now because they done picked a lot of defensive linemen, a lot of defensive players in the first round.
Yep.
Go get your receiver now in the first round. Change it up, Goody.
It's a good idea.
I think
one of them two.
I think he'll be on defense again. I think he'll be on defense again. I do. I think.
What position on defense you think?
A new pass rusher.
Pass rusher.
And corner.
Corner.
Depends on what nephew do.
Yeah. Oh,
he's quiet over there. You talking about the Aaron Rodgers quiet scout.
Wait a minute.
This right here
he on the team, though. Aaron ain't on the team.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
He on the team.
Yeah.
But he on the team.
Yeah.
So it ain't that. They said it was reported that Jair and his agent has been talking to Goody every week.
Yeah.
So the conversation has to be about restructuring.
Yeah.
And the agent is like, he's healthy. He's one of the top corners. So if you want to release him, go ahead.
Right.
They've given these guys $20 million a year for cornerbacks. So we'll go out there and get some of these money. I mean, and they're probably telling, well, no, they're only going to offer you a 1-year deal. So let's restructure your contract. Make it incentive-based. If you healthy, you get paid.
But Leroy, I just feel like there's a lot of stuff there. Just feel like there's a lot of stuff that they got to overcome that's not even on the field. Feel like there's a lot of off-the-field stuff with Jair that they have to overcome. Because when he's on the field, he's the best there is. Mm-hmm. But you got to get him on the field, and you got to get past all that.
Am I a homer if I agree with you on that?
I don't know what you is. I'm just keeping straight 100.
You said I'm a homer. I agree with you.
You did.
This time you talk like you have some sense. Before, you talking like you went to Wisconsin.
So off the field. It's just off the field stuff.
I think they cleaned it off the field stuff.
That's what and it's always been that with him. The whole thing that when they was in Carolina, he walk out on the coin toss and all that.
He got suspended.
Just all that stuff.
Yeah. I think they got that on.
No, when that dude on the field,
medication. Yeah.
He can play. Yeah. But can they trust him?
Well,
more importantly, can the players in the locker room trust him?
Oh, the player's good. Because I done had some Wile E. Coyotes in our locker room, but everybody on the same page when you're in there. Otherwise, you'll see it on the field too. But in the locker room, nothing that a guy's going through on and off the field will mess up the locker room. We're all together. There's only one color, or actually two, green and gold in there.
Yeah.
We don't care about nothing else.
Yeah.
One team, one dream.
Right.
But I would agree with you that, and he even said it, that he didn't talk to LaFleur a lot.
Right.
Man, I talk to Holmgren all the time.
All the time.
But I'm a talker, though.
Yeah.
But so is he, though.
He is. He is a talker.
On the field.
You're right.
So,
no, in the locker room, too.
You got to, just
he's a good interview when you can catch him in the right spot.
Yes, but I think he's in great shape. He looks good, so they'll figure that out probably after the draft. Because if they draft a corner in the first round, that don't necessarily mean a lot. Because you don't want to put a rookie corner out there.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
I ain't starting no rookie corner.
Yeah, it means a lot. If they take a corner in the first round,
23,
that means a lot.
Maybe for next year, let's see what you look like.
Well, I get you.
But because you know if you got a rookie out there when you play Philly, where that ball going?
They're going to go get him.
Yeah, unless you roll up.
Yeah, they're going to go at him.
So you say edge rusher. I think it's going to be a linebacker.
You're right. So edge rusher. Linebackers, they got a lot of linebackers.
Yeah, I think it.
Because they got the one guy coming back, Hooper.
Yeah.
Is it Hopper or Hooper?
Semantics.
They drafted him like in the 4th round or something like that, 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, he can play.
He can play.
They need to give him an opportunity.
And then you got...
Well, you got 56.
Cooper, yeah.
And you got 7.
McDuffie. Quay Walker.
Yep, those guys go.
Yeah, they got a lot of
45, they let them go.
Yeah.
I think because Georgia got an inside linebacker, man. He's got big, strong, fast. So I think it'll be a linebacker. I think now the receiver, again, that guy, I think he's from Hawaii.
Yeah, he's from Hawaii, yeah.
Man, this guy look just like...
Yeah, from Hawaii.
Watson.
Yeah, but not as fast.
Right. Just tall.
You light skin.
Yes. Yeah. Look just like Jordan Love. Jair, he'll fit right in on the team.
Your favorite Trish.
All the light-skinned guys we got on the team, he fit. As soon as I saw him, you said Gary got one of his sleeves tatted up.
Yeah. And
he's a 50-50 ball catcher.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah. Number 4 from Arizona.
Yeah.
That guy can play, man. I like to
and
see
he can
him.
block and do all that kind of stuff. He's a big guy.
But that Ohio State guy, receiver, he got some speed.
He does. Man, Ohio State always produce receivers. You know that.
Man. Because I got to think that they're going to get somebody. Now, it has to be cricket what I would do. I'm trading that pick.
What would you do? Yeah, you already said that.
Trading that pick.
And I don't blame you, though, at 23, Leroy. I keep saying at 23, who going to help them this year?
Right. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl.
You're trying to get a grown man at 23.
Yeah.
And speaking of the dude, Cincinnati, the Henderson kid guy.
Yes.
He ain't signed nowhere.
Yeah, he's 31.
Don't you think that could be something brewing there? Nobody talking about him. Yeah, he's 31.
Yeah, but that man, all he do is go out the quarterback.
That's it.
Led the league. Mm-hmm. Unless he wait till June, somebody will give him a 3-year deal, about 25 guaranteed, because people want you to go after this quarterback. Right. If you're going to just rush 4, he got to be on your radar. Right. But he's probably asking for too much money. I bet you he's shocked that some of these long-term deals guys got that he hasn't got. But you don't need but one team.
That's it. Maybe because Cincinnati paid a lot of jokers.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of money.
And they said they still got money. We'll I don't know where they put it.
Yeah, I don't know where
but they said they got a lot of money.
Yeah. I want to hit the Masters real quick, but I want to talk to you about where you're going to be at for the draft. Yeah,
I'll be at the Bridgewater on the 22nd, April 22nd. That's right there in Bayview. Matter of fact, it's right across the street from Torzala. We'll be April 22nd at VIP is from 4 to 5. Then after that, if you're not VIP, you can come after 5. Great food, drinks. They're introducing new drinks. And it'll be 35 years since I was drafted. And we're going to celebrate that. And then on the 23rd, we're going to go down to the Oneida Casino Hotel. Doors open at 8:30. And we have a ton of players. Nick Collins, he's in. Earl Dodson, Gilbert Brown, Tenniel Freeman, Dorsey Levens. And we got a few Hall of Famers will be stopping by. It's going to be so much fun because I get a chance to see some of my teammates I haven't seen in a long time. So if you want to swing by there, all my information, we'll post it here at the Leap 36 podcast, but just go to LeroyButlerInc.com for if you want to RSVP to either one of them. And that's the best way to do it. So you don't have to wait in line because the line may be long, but if you got RSVP, VIP, just walk around everybody and make sure you know, when you walk around, give no eye contact to nobody because you don't want to make it get swung on looking at somebody.
No, you don't want to do that. Masters, who you got?
You know, I'm a Patrick Reed guy. That's my swing. I thought Koepka was your guy. Golf, you got to have 7 people. You know?
But didn't Koepka go to Florida State or somewhere that?
Brooks, yeah.
I thought that was your guy. You don't want to claim him no more?
No, I like him and John Rahm, too. John Rahm.
You don't like?
Yeah, I got 7 guys.
Okay.
Now, they do fantasy golf. Well, I know you can bet, but they do fantasy golf too. But I always get 7 guys for the Masters because the Masters, you could be winning for 2 days and put that thing in the drink.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Especially 15, 16, 17, 18, the toughest.
Yeah.
Have you ever played the Masters?
Finish hole. No. I didn't know they let us play in the Masters.
Yeah, we can play that now.
Okay, I didn't know.
I played that 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I like Rory.
Okay, Rory playing good. He playing good.
I like Rory. That's who I'm going
playing good. Who else? Anybody else?
Scheffler.
Yeah. What number 1 in the world, man? Yeah,
that's chalk. There's chalk in it.
Yeah,
that's why you asked me.
Went out on a limb.
Rory is who I'm really going with. Is VJ Singh still playing? Because if he was, I go.
VJ Singh. Once you win, you can play all. Play.
No, can't go. But Rory for sure.
You know what? Now that you say it, maybe an older guy, man. Look at that leaderboard tomorrow.
Mickelson's still out there.
Hey man, Phil look good too.
Phil can hit it.
Nicholson.
Yeah.
I like that they let the live guys play, man.
They should.
Let them guys play, man.
They should.
Let them play. They trying to merge it, play it.
Well, PJ they were taking all the money.
Yeah, Bryson Shambo look good, man.
Yeah, you do. The Shambo.
I may put him in one of my 7 too.
Yeah.
Because he can hit that ball a long way.
Yeah.
And
I'm going with Rory.
It's about putting at the Masters.
Trish, we got any more announcements from Torzala's that we need to talk about real quick? Anything else going on other than your husband sick and you don't like him?
hey, man.
I didn't say that.
Okay, fine.
He's doing good.
Okay,
Gary's gonna get you in trouble.
Yeah,
man.
and we have Jake that could possibly start on the other beer.
Okay, we'll get Jake going.
Yeah. Put Jake to work.
Okay.
Mario, how can they find us?
They can find us on all podcast platforms, all the major podcast platforms, Apple, Spotify, all those. And then follow us on social media so you know when we're posting it. We post it every week. We try to do it every Monday. But please do follow us on social media at Leap 36 Podcast.
Okay, we'll see y'all next week. Bye.